rooms when we sat there last week.
Yes.
This is nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So Mum's done the painting in here, has she?
Yes.
Yes.
That's nice.
I was witness to that.
I'm just going to go and see if he wants tea or coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's totally different. It's more of a home now, Tony. Certainly is.
Yeah.
Good night.
If, say there are two of you, so you have 2 onions, and you lightly cook them in butter, and take a tin of tomatoes, preferably chopped, and if not, if they're whole, chop them up.
Sure.
No.
Life expectancy.
Yes, but she says it's 5 years, right?
Yeah.
So I've had it now for 7 years.
Yeah.
So I am doing better than she thought I would do.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell her that's because I walk 14 miles a week,
Yeah.
I eat sensibly,
Yeah.
I've cut down on the booze, I'm cutting
Was
down,
that an issue then?
cutting down on the fat. No, the booze wasn't an issue because she didn't know anything about that.
So she
She didn't
recommended.
think I drunk. But I don't drink that much.
Mm-hmm.
I drink probably 6 pints a week.
I suppose that's normal, isn't it?
Add a couple of brandies, 2 or 3 brandies maybe.
Right.
But she didn't know I drank.
Right.
It didn't appear to her that I did drink.
Uh-huh. Well,
She knew I smoked, of course.
yeah.
But so I do my 14 miles a week, and I've cut it down now to,
Yeah.
let's say, 10 fags a day at the most.
Yeah.
And hopefully 5 fags, and then I'll stop.
Could you move on to normal cigarettes with filters?
No, I shall cut them out.
Right. Okay. Right.
No. If I'm going to give it up, I'm going to give up on what I'm giving up.
Okay.
I'm not using patches or gum or
Yeah.
inhalers
Uh,
or other drugs.
Uh-huh.
Although there is one they use in America which is a spray that they say is very effective at putting off these.
well, that's the thing I'd be concerned about is whether you then put on weight, like I have done. I mean, I've put on like a stone.
Yeah, well, I'm down to about 12 stone now.
That's good.
But walking should help. Because if I carry on doing, I haven't done this week, but if I carry on walking the 14 miles a week,
Mm-hmm. It's better than most people.
that's half an hour a day,
Yeah.
which to me is 2 miles.
Yeah.
I haven't done it the last week because one, I haven't felt too good about it with the bit of asthma and bronchitis and the cold weather. The cold does not do
Right.
my chest any good at all.
No. So how does it make you feel knowing that you were given 5 years? How is it? Do you live in fear of?
Well, up to 5 years it
Up to
was.
5 years.
Up to 5.
Do you live in? Does it cause you anxiety?
No.
It doesn't.
No. The only thing I would be sad about is it's Ben.
Right.
Because Ben's only 14.
Yeah.
Dominique, she's 25, 26.
Right.
Luke's 21.
Yeah.
Ben, I would like to see him through to his some form of career. That was the only thing that would make me sad, and would make me sad, but other than that, no, it doesn't.
No, I've talked to you about this before. You don't believe in any particular sort of afterlife, do you?
No.
No. So when you're gone, you're gone. Interesting.
Well, it would be nice to have an afterlife, but that's the basic principle I feel is that once you're out, you're out.
Yeah. So you could be pleasantly surprised, is what you're saying, but you don't think you will be.
No.
Right.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But people have made a career out of it. Of
Well, no, but yeah.
yes, preaching the unprovable.
So all of this, the taking the pills, the walking, the interest in health has been basically to prolong.
And
your
staying
life.
away from the doctor as long as possible.
Why is that?
Well, I avoid going to the doctor if I can ever help it.
Well, is that because it causes you anxiety?
I think the medical system is the place of last resort.
Right.
If you can't do it yourself, and you're laying flat on your back in the middle of the road, well, fair dues, you'll have to go, they'll have to pick you up.
Right.
But other than that, I would tend to avoid going to the doctors. I wouldn't get in the system.
Yeah.
You forget that medical people have got vested interest.
Yes.
They have programs.
Yes.
And if they can get all these people into these programs, they get cash incentives.
Yeah. Yeah.
So stay away,
Yeah.
is my view, in a way.
So is there a name given to what you had? What condition you have? So if I was going to do a web search. Is there a specific?
Yeah, I've got it written down somewhere, but I can't remember what it is.
Okay.
But it's progressive heart disease,
Right.
heart failure. Progressive, yes.
Well, that was caused by a viral infection, was it?
Yes.
That attacked the lining of the heart.
Left side of the heart,
Left side.
weakened the left heart.
So it's not hereditary, is it?
No.
So you got that, and on top of that, you've got the sort of family.
Well, if there was a family trait that my mother had, it reflects itself in my blackouts. That my blackouts aren't necessarily attributable to the weak heart.
Right.
Where I do have a problem with the weak heart is rising from a sedentary position, where I lose equilibrium, I go dizzy.
Yeah.
Blackouts are different. Now, your grandmother suffered from blackouts, I've suffered from blackouts, but that is not necessarily connected with the heart condition.
What do you think it might be?
Well, it may be a separate heart condition,
Right.
through stress.
Right.
The two can run concurrently, can't they?
Yeah.
You don't have to be separate.
Yeah.
But certainly my childhood, my mother passing out was quite a reasonably regular thing.
Yeah.
But it didn't seem to affect. She wasn't rushed in for any sort of. She got up and got on with it, and that was the way things are. So faints and blackouts could well be different.
And what about Grandad? Did he have your father?
No,
He didn't have anything, did he?
he never had, as far as I know, to his old age, any heart trouble.
So really.
Nor his mother. Though I don't know what Grandad kid died of, but I don't think it was heart related.
Right. So it's the Vieira bloodline, isn't it? That's got the
Well, it
weak heart.
not necessarily be Vieira, it could of course be Locke.
That's
No.
your great grandfather.
Yes. Grandma Vera's parents
Yeah.
were called Locke.
Right.
So it might not necessarily be the Vieras.
Did you cut out
It could be someone else.
Brilliant, thank you.
It's just that's the gene that seems to be expressed most strongly, say in Doug.
Only by popular opinion.
Right.
I don't think there's anything medically that says the Veras have a defect,
Right.
hereditary defect in their systems.
Which systems are they?
Heart.
Heart.
Well, there is a tendency.
Ah,
There is a tendency.
for the men to die of heart disease.
Yeah, so Mum had a dodgy ticker.
But it wasn't that dodgy.
It jolly well was, Adrian. It was a defective heart. It was valvular disease of the heart. One part of her heart functioned very, very intermittently, and the tablets that Dr. Levy prescribed, and then what she took throughout her life, got progressively stronger and stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
She would be operated on today. She would have been operated on in
Years
the
ago.
50s.
Yeah.
In the 1950s, and she would have had a valve replacement. She'd have had about 3 before she died.
Yeah.
Auntie Ivy had the same thing. The only one that Betty and Ada seemed to escape it, but Ivy had it. Johnny died of ticker problems. So did Fred. So did they were all ticker candidates.
Vic. But wasn't Vic down to viral disease?
No, stroke.
Was it?
Yes. It was the third stroke that got him.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
There was a. I wouldn't have said it was a defect. I would have said that there was a genetic disposition to expire in the ticker area.
Well, if you expire in the 80s, it's not too bad.
Oh no,
Is it?
no. But
It doesn't